Okay, so I have this equation here, right, Twyla? I know that in my head, coins and pouches, coins represent numbers and pouches represent variables, right? Do I want to get rid of pouches first or coins first? Coins. So what would I do now? Twyla? Subtract 10 because this represents coins, right? So I'm going to get rid of 10. So step 1. Subtract 10. From both sides. And that's important that you guys have it. Because that equality is why we do it to both sides. Because it stays equal. I'm doing the same thing to both sides. Number 2, I'm going to rewrite it. So that means I would subtract 10 from both sides. And I would rewrite it. So now I would have 2x equals 5. Because 10 minus 10 is 0. And 15 minus 10 is 5. So I rewrite. Step 3. Shannon? Divide 5 by 2. Now you are right, but there's something else we need to write on that. I am. Patrick, what do I do? I divide both sides by 2. So, Shannon, you were partially right. Like, yes. But I have to always make sure that I understand that I'm actually dividing both sides. So I divide both sides by 2. So then what do? I rewrite it again. Oh, that was interesting.
What?
I don't know why I did that. It just like clicked out of nowhere. That was weird. Huh. I wonder if I can. Wow. Okay. So divide both sides by 2. I rewrite it. So now I have 2x divided by 2 equals 5 divided by 2. We know that 2 divided by 2 is 1. That coefficient of 1 is what I want in front of my variable. That's what I'm always going after. So now I have x equals 5 halves as my answer.
2.5?
Or 2.5. I could simplify it down to a decimal, or I could keep it as a fraction. There is a step 5. Step 5 is to take x and put it back in and check. So take your value for x and put it in. So the 5 halves, I put it up here. So now I supplement. So now this is 2 times 5 halves, which is 10 halves. 10 halves is 5. 5 plus 10 is 15. So that's important that you guys understand that. Most of you probably do not have rewriting it, and most of you probably do not have checking it. But those are all part of algebra, and they are very, very necessary. Today we're talking about I can use properties of equality again, but now we're not really using coins and pouches. We can think about coins and pouches, but we're not going to be using them because it's not going to work in our favor anymore. And we'll be going over that in the notes. What I would like you to do now